What's up everybody, another beautiful day in the Dragon Isles, and today I'm gonna go over the best ways to gear up and make the most out of your weekly reset, and to make alt gearing as easy as possible. So first of all, there's tons and tons of sources for quick and easy gear that you can farm on a daily basis throughout the Dragon Isles, and all of them scale with eye level, or well, all open world content does, all the way up currently to 385 from certain rares. And on top of this, now that M+ is right around the corner, you of course want to spam that for additional gear, but outside of that, there's plenty to do. So on a weekly basis, you currently have Aiding the Accord, which requires you to farm reputations with either or all of the Dragon Isles factions, and in turn you'll be given a piece of up to 379 eye level loot. There's community feasts, grand hunts, and sieges, and these are all repeatable but has a big reward once a week. There's also profession quests if you aim to craft stuff yourself or for other people, mythic heroes for gear, and Titan training matrices you can craft up to 382 eye level gear. There's also dungeon quests every week for faction reputation. Then you have the Obsidian Citadel weekly quest that gives you reputation with either Sibelian or Rathian, as well as chance for some gear. Then you have Trial of Elements, which you can find inside the Chromie time zone, and the Trial of Flood in Oniri Springs in Onara Plains, both guaranteeing one high item level loot each week. Again, scales with your item level. Then on a daily basis you have rares, and there's tons of them all over the Dragon Isles, a lot of them dropping gear with up to 372 item level. And the super rares, which are a select set of rares that are extra spicy and drops up to 385 loot. And I will have coordinates for all these super rares and how to spawn them in the descriptions below. Then you have PvP world quests, as they can reward either high item level loot or bloody tokens, which you can buy 366 eye level gear for. And war supply crates gives you, well, more blood tokens. Then there's things you can do multiple times a day, which are community feast for Iskar reputation and a chance for loot each time you complete it. Has a weekly quest tied to it as well. Siege on Dragonbane Keep for rep and chance at loot, Grand Hunts rep and chance at loot. And apart from this, you should also aim to craft gear or get gear crafted via crafting orders, because apart from a select few items that are profession specific like engineering goggles, you can equip any crafted items through crafting orders. So you can have, for example, a blacksmith craft a bind on pickup weapon for you through this and be able to equip it, rather than how it's always been previously, where you could only equip bind on equip profession items. Now all the items are fine unless they're profession specific like goggles. Now if you're up for a bit of farming action, I can also recommend farming reputation with Cobalt Assembly and either Rathian or Sibelian, because if you get to high reputation with Cobalt Assembly, you're able to buy a 389 ring with an insane proc tied to it, both one for tanking, healing, as well as DPS. The farm is grindy but very easy, and it can be done either in group or soloed, because at the Cobalt Assembly you'll be able to insane buffs, some of which makes you pretty much invincible. The combo you're looking for is Blazing Trail, and I forget the name, but there's one which heals you for 100% of your damage dealt, as well as leech increases, and having these just makes you melt packs and never die, making it extremely easy to solo. You can just run, gather up 40 mobs, AoE and down with your fire trail and never die. So yeah, either go for group action or do it solo. Then we have Rathian and Sibelian rep. Becoming true friends with either of them, you can buy both a decent 389 neck and a whooping 398 cape. And much like the Cobalt Assembly, this is a grind and a half. Killing mobs near the Obsidian Citadel has a chance of dropping key fragments and frames. Completing a key awards you with 250 reputation. They can also drop BOE rep token for either Rathian or Sibelian, depending on whom you've sworn allegiance to this week. Or if you're super rich, I guess you could buy a ton of rep tokens to speed it up. You also get fancy transmog and a dope black dragon customization for all your dragons, which is why I farmed it. Gear is secondary compared to transmog and cool dragons. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Happy gear hunting, everyone. I hope this helps, and if there's anything you feel is unanswered, please hit me up in the comments. Let me know how your gearing adventure is going so far. And don't forget the usual stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. It really helps me out. I also stream progression and testing on Twitch, Stankie Gaming. Make sure to check out my Patreon if you want to help support me and my work. As a patron, you get access to the Stankie Gaming Discord, shoutouts and videos, and tons of other stuff, so check it out. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.